Then she didn't die. The past is lost to you. Let me clear up some mysteries then. We share so much history. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated. In Baal's name, you set your bloody daggers to cause panic in the streets, killing in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan, had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf.
But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself. Good, good. I can see you're still your old self. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. Ousting Orin and helping you reclaim your birthright would be my greatest honor. With Ketheric gone, Orin proves treacherous. She wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters. But she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to you, the former ruler of the cult of Baal. make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
We would not meddle in each other's affairs. This was our agreement. She came to us as Baal's chosen. We are but servants to our lords. Your presence here means your lord sees a purpose for you yet. I tolerated Orin, but I liked you.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? It could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. The Baal Temple, your old haunt, now reeks of her ichors. Do you even remember how to find it? A shame. It's a secret even to me. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated. To the slaughter, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. Or it.
You know something.
I know enough.
Precious hero liberated them from one hell and trap. What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. No, wait! Why'd you have to stick your nose? What in the 9 bloody hells is going on? Raynash, you've got one breath to explain why you're in here, or you're going straight to the cells. That's impossible. Raynash was on duty the whole... That sneaky little git. It was him all along. We're preparing for an invasion. You think we have time to go after petty thieves? Now, unless you want me pinning this on you, get out.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must
Even guards know upper. Tiny's now. fist. Daughter is missing. Damnable brats. Vanra! Forgive me. What was her name?
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me. Why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Someone or something has tampered with her memory.
What were we discussing?
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Nonsense, I'm fine. Madam, tell me why you're... here, and I will assist.
God, you're right. Something's wrong with her. Can you help me? I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. The flaming fist was my last resort. I'm so afraid. I'm so tired. You will? Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old, and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaids, Captain Chris. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful. No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. Thank you.
Touched.
Damn, you fancy you come back another time if you ain't feeling up to it.
Let's see what we're here.
Lost most of our herd to wolves. On the way here.
You really won't...
Mistra has a shrine within the city, located in the Stormshore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my
Mistra's
respects
likeness.
to any of the gods on show.
It's been some time. You never felt the call of the divine, Astaria?
Oh, I tried them all. None of them answered.
You're very welcome, sir.
All right, time to...
Sorore suje, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard. A choice. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you arsehole!
Choose.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boys all... And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
And handing it over to a devil will be a way to prevent it? Come now. You're many things, but never that naive. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown. And pray the devil doesn't get there first.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too familiar.
Raise our city to its pinnacle! We stand with you, and for you!
She's delivered. Yeah. These tax items to make my eyes
Not at all. Once the Watchers see off the beasts, we'll recoup
into the light.
Broadsheet's rather dull today. I suppose you've learned anything juicier of late,
Afraid not. Both the Gossip and the Gazette have been drier than the Anorok recently.
It's a shame. Edvard used to do such a good job running the Gazette.
That's just
But these days, it's hard to tell if I'm reading the Boulder's mouth or Gortash's diary.
Oh, come now, Taris. The broadsheet isn't that bad.
I don't know, Caitlin. I've read them out for years. This is the closest to a rag it's ever been.
Word ending monstrosity of the Absolute. As the Absolute's forces, dog ever
Found anything interesting in today's broadsheet?
Not of late, unless you want more.
I know that gold.
Straight from the boulder's mouth.
What about Estra's collar? She always has something juicy.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay, I'll joke. You'll laugh. Leave him some time.
Broadsheet's rather dull today. Don't suppose you've learned anything juicier of late.
Afraid not. Both the Gossip and the Gazette have been drier than the Anarok recently.
That's a shame. Edvard used to do such a good job running the Gazette.
But these days, it's hard to tell if I'm reading the Boulder's Mouth or Gortash's diary.
Oh, come on, Harris. The broadsheet isn't that bad.
I don't know, Caitlin. I've read them out for years. This is the closest to a rag it's ever been.
Found anything interesting in today's broadsheet, Caris?
Not of late, unless you want more lordly broadsheet. Straight from the Boulder's mouth.
What about Estra's collar? She always has something juicy in the Gazette.
Even Estra's column's been lacking sauce of late. It's a real shame. It's not what it used to be, the Boulder's Mouth. Not at all.
We stand with you and for you. Our lives are yours.
Broadsheet's rather dull today. Don't suppose you've learned anything juicier of late, Caris?
Afraid not. Both the Gossip and the
Why,
Gazette
yes,
have been drier
Edvard.
than the Anarok.
Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
But these days, it's hard to tell if I'm reading the Boulder's Mouth or Gortash's diary.
Oh, come now, Caris. The broadsheet isn't that bad.
I don't know, Caitlin. I've read them out for years. This is the closest to a rag it's ever been.
Submit, Lord Gortash. Submission is salvation.
Found anything interesting in today's broadsheet, Caris?
Not of late, unless you want more. Straight from the Boulder's mouth.
What about Estra's collar? She always has something juicy in the Gazette.
We will be
Once Gortash clears off the cultists.
I know that those who oppose Lord Gortash will rise in the all-consuming rage of the one.
Not at all.
Royal Ravens!
Hot! Hot! Handmade hot!
Couple turns should do it.
A fine selection of tongs. The one indispensable tool of the artisan's workshop, it seems. Tongs. So many tongs.
Will sacrificed his own father.
All right.
I did not know. I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him when his days grow dark. No one truly understands the weight of... As you wish.
I received a dispatch from the group. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid. Then you'll have me.
I can't believe Will's given up. Hell.
Do. It is done.
Never mind the shining squares. I am more comfortable on streets like this. A peek at the true face behind the mask.
Yes, another thing we have in common. We're two peas in a pod.
Mask Astarian. Not they look up its skirts?
Jahira! What do you think of me?
Are the gods truly this petty?
I can think of a thing or two. Nothing good, though.
I'm never eating at the elf sod again. What if there were bits?
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
And you're worried about the price of rent?
He's delicious, yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my...
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached. Well, I'd pick this over Moonrise, as delightful as that was. Alan is short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap, and I'm nothing if not cheap. Check the roof. But you didn't hear that from me. You too good looking. Now get out of here. Can't be acting all soppy in front of the customers.
Heading to the roof. Sort your own drinks in
Drink,
no time.
dance, and song. Two Earth's residents are known to partake in all three. Substantially.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. I tell you what. The murder upstairs has brought some punters. If we get you staying up there, perhaps... You can have the whole upstairs floor until this. Top floor's all yours. A big...
He said it was delicious.
I wonder if this was brewed with my barley.
I find the locals' fascination with the beach is but a conspiracy for prudes to leer at each other unquestioned. Why does anyone bother wearing swim garments at all?
I'm not. I suppose it keeps the city watch at bay. Some act as though displaying heinous crime than murder and robbery.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. A hobbyist detective? I can't fault the drive. I read the Baldur's Mouth crime. But you should leave it to the professionals. It's not healthy for civilians to see scenes of such a sensitive nature. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Very nice. Correct on most counts. You might prove useful. Here's all I found. The Duke was paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbols scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed, pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? Doesn't make any sense. And the removal of the hand. I've a theory, but... Oh, well, you're a civilian. That one will be for me to follow up. I've been working on an assignment. A side project of sorts. Corpses without hands are showing up all over the city. The brutality of it. The unnecessary brutality. My theory is that it's got something to do with the Lord of Murder himself. Baal. The higher-ups don't want to hear that, of course. The last thing they need is public I'd follow up myself. But while this uniform gets me into certain places, it keeps me out of others. Especially places that don't want to be found. Perfect. Unofficially, mind. As far as the higher-ups are concerned, you're still just... Report back to me if you find anything.
Damn right. I'm not even pacing through.
ship going?
A rich arm.
Hassan, if I were a druid, what animal do you think I'd be?
Given your memory issues, perhaps a goldfish?
I'd hope for something a bit more exotic. Would you carry around my fishbowl? Feed me flicks of food?
Only the finest, of course.
What's that?
I was thinking I could do some busking. No need. I picked up some extra ships.
You didn't have to do that.
Ah, you found my hiding spot. Not a word to Alan. He doesn't believe in things like breaks. Or eating.
Lacrissa, I'd be more than happy to help you out at work. I could...
No, focus on your music. Besides, I'll be living a life of luxury when your school takes off. Right? I keep telling her that.
Lacrissa!
All right. The hero and I will stop teasing. For now.
We made it, Lacrissa. I'll never get tired of this view.
Same here.
How's your shift going?
A rich arsehole sent his drink back 3 times. So I spat in his last one.
I hope my home can be yours, if you don't go back to the skies.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodgings.
Can't slow down.
Let's have some fun. Let's go.
Fighting.
Do you know? I think we have given offense.
None can withstand nature's wrath.
One can't always be a gentleman. Of course.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
This is my time. Making my move.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
What's that? The psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
Get Yankee. Blackhead has found us. Get rid of them, quickly!
Ready. In the meantime, tear every brick out. Lae'zel, glad you could join us. The Kithraki have spread word of that artifact that you carry. Tell me, Lae'zel of Kali, what honors, what riches...
Stand down. I protect the
The Undying Queen cares not for who all that matters is that it ate the false heir's head. I will leave nothing behind but meat and shattered bone. Damnable whelp. For 1,000 years I have... And you, you may keep Vlaki's...
Blackhead is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon. Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you. First purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
That might be worth it.
Otherwise, it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stands. An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now. Rascal's collar. My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full.
coming. Please, please don't let her take me.
What would you do? Spill the blood of such an innocent? You'll get your chance.
Look at it. Father's favorite, all lost and wandering. Have you forgotten the way home? Should I set your lapdog to screaming? That could help you find the way. Better to be dull and brittle. A mind-mangled beast. No talent, no beauty in your atrocities. A blunt blade like you is not fit to carve Baal's glory. Thick-headed and foolish to let the Baneites' heirs corrupt you. Gortash betrays us, bloodkin. He sets a leash to our slaughter, uses us to drive the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill the tyrant, smear him across his rock-rotten halls, and pluck the netherstone from his carcass. Then we duel, a sweet slaughterkin. The winner claims the stones, Baal's true chosen. The loser rots on his altar. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
So, this was Orin's intention. A combat against a fellow scion of Baal, witnessed by the Lord of Murder himself. Accept and you must kill Gortash. Refuse and the child's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Is your brain so pulped? You suck up the tyrant's vapors like a babe sucks milk. Your useless promise will drip wet and red from your ruptured jaw before I let you disobey Baal. My assassins will make sure of it. Once you've remembered your place, seek out the Steel Watch's cradle in the lower city. Skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then the lordling will be yours to butcher. Come to my temple before you turn Gortash to carrion, and I will ready your friend's corpse to greet you. Baal is waiting, slaughterkin. Do not disappoint him.
heretic in our midst, your death in the Dreadlord's name.
A better position.
Watch your elders and learn.
Let's move. Bet I can crack that open.
I gave my return a lot of thought. I never pictured this, though.
Oh, what did you have in mind? Quiet party? Toasting a return with a few good friends?
Less quiet party with friends, more days of hedonistic...
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre. Ha! I believe you may believe that. The Sarin Bereki and your... Hush, cousin. Leaving only me to conduct Saren's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or so. I cannot. I am the last of us left. Pass, then, and do not come back.
Notice watch for troublemakers.
We are troublemakers.
Keep your mucky little peacock tail.
And it tastes great.
Can't even catch my breath.
Nature's fury shall not be checked. I must not stop.
This is my time.
I will ascend.
Nothing important is ever easy.
let our enemies' corpses nourish the ground.
Fuck yes. Covered. Still standing, no matter what you heard.
Heading there. A little help, please. Take him.
Forever dauntless. Finding my way.
I will ascend.
I won't give in.
I had is that sometimes it is difficult to see exactly what we are fighting. I do. I was harsh on myself before.
On the way.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
What now? Best be on my way. Father.
A tale for the ages.
Ready. Time to strike.
That might be worth a look.
Soldier.
What's that? That water looks tainted. Better to avoid it.
peculiar form of devotion.
You know what would be nice, just for a change? Venturing through a sun-dappled vineyard or a gleaming palace.
Not so fond of the sewers, then.
They have their purpose. I'd just rather we didn't have to wade through their purpose. Truly this petty.
Right told. Baldur's Gate sewer system could use a few improvements.
The smell getting to you later.
It isn't the smell that bothers me. It's the inefficiency. An entire...
I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silk. We need all 3 stones. Still, if you see...
Something over there.
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Arabella?
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing. Like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right? Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with. Oh, you can't see it? I can. And it's wonderful. I can't describe it. You'd have to see it for yourself.
You are flooded with memories of the distant past. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them. It's as natural as breathing for her.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know if Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen. Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot. Don't worry about me, I'll be...
I think it's a true shame that your goddess doesn't allow for love. Do you regret it?
I could never regret fulfilling my life's purpose. Besides, Lady Shah may afford me a little wiggle room.
Even if you and our friend ended up having werewolf cubs, they'd be so adorable.
I've shown no signs of lycanthropy.
Far below, it's the false chosen. One who would die by our hand is unworthy indeed.
This. With finesse.
Holding back. Making my move.
Looks jammed.
Welcome rest.
What do I have to lose?
I shall see you lay low.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Battle of wits. It shall be done.
Swift and lethal.
Tactical.
Yes. Cancel
Hungry for the slaughter. Moving.
Dice roll in my favor.
Fury. I am death. Not but another harvest.
I'm coming for you.
Nature shall be defended, at any cost.
The dance macabre. Come on, then.
What's the story?
Father, they will die for you.
Lizelle, my brief time on the astral plane left quite the impression. You must miss it dearly.
I don't hail from the astral Jahira. My glimpse was as brief as yours before we were cast back to the material. If only I might have remained there. Oh, to soar the skies above Tunarath atop a red dragon.
Shadowheart, you should know, Pagonia was not half so heartless as she liked to appear.
We see, we know.
How's the orb treating you, Gale?
Oh, quite well, as a matter of fact. Since it was stabilized, it's been humming along nicely. I have noticed one adverse side effect. I seem to be hair in some...
What's on your mind?
That's curious.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. There is the slightest flicker of a... Penitent blinks.
I am ready, whatever may come.
Let's march!
Eager for battle.
A long way to go still.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Still breathing, despite everything.
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord? Then you must know the way. Present the symbol, proof of your father's favor. An amulet of the Dread Lord's likeness. Simple.
Gallows? This are for amateurs. That's what I was taught in the grotto. Do you know how badly those things can go wrong?
I'd rather not think of it, Shadowheart.
You could strangle them by accident, use too much rope and break off their legs, and if it goes really badly, you could wrench their heads right off.
What a picture you paint. Quite detailed, quite colourful, quite unnecessary.
What do I think of Lord Ortash's still watch? Yeah, this is just... Hey, it's Talon! Let's say hi!
Not my type. He's not been near a razor in months.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
Scarab! God's sake! Scarab!
Can't bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty.
Get them right here! Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty!
Hop, hop. It's you. I never forget a face. Welcome to Bone Cloaks. Doors are still open, thanks to that noble stock you helped us with. We've even enough left over to keep ourselves fed. Not that Balin's worth the gold it takes to keep him fattened up. Anyway, we can knock a little off the top if you've a mind to buy. Take your pick.
Out of my face!
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty!
Will Ravengard, the stain of Baldur's Gate. To think your father's blood flows through those damnable veins.
Cordula Elta.
Lady Mazorat, how...
That...
Shut it! My family's duty is to Baldur's Gate. I won't have the Hell's Errand Boy poison my city! Stand down. I believe you. He knew that to protect the city, a bronze dragon, the world, let it set the path before you. Thank you. I should go. Free. Maya, Fortio.
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty!
Maya, Fortio.
Stand up.
Calm down, bud.
Gods, you're beautiful. I'm all pointy ears, my love. There is nothing I'd like more. You are perfect. Every time. Gods, you're beautiful. Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who'd invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. My beloved confidant and loyal companion Rascal. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stilmane. A story I have told no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mind flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you, your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how much I would enjoy your company, your mind. Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper. Would you like that? Is it? We have experienced much together. Consider this an opportunity for further mutual exploration. Do you wish it? Freak. If only you knew. But why conceal it? You may as well see for yourself. like it. The truth. This was the alternative relationship we could have had. Aren't you glad I finessed my methods? But since you insist on thwarting my craft, let us be. You are my puppet. Make no mistake, without me, you have no value. You will take me to the brain because you have no other choice. And once we are there, you will do exactly what I tell you to. And you would do well to reconsider unlocking your potential. Your puerile attachment to your material form jeopardizes us all. If I must, I will force you. I'll remember that.